What do you think?
Yeah, I did. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed watching the main character take on more than one character and speak in two voices. So it was like you were listening to two actresses, but it was actually only done by one. So I was really impressed by that. And the story was really cool as well. I really liked that, and the way that the granddaughter found out about her grandma.
Yes, I do agree with you, because I have very close relationships with my two grandmas. It might be the Asian thing, because we spent lots of time with our grandparents when we were young. And as someone coming from mainland China, that part of history I wouldn't know when I was still in mainland China. So yeah, it's interesting, which will encourage me to do more research about that part of history. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I thought that it was a very emotional piece of work, and I think that the way it was, the story was told was very interesting, and it was a different way to unfold a personal story. The different methods of storytelling with music and origami and just all of the stuff, the flashbacks, and the fact that as well that you referenced the grandma, like there was reference to the grandma and family connections, and yeah, I really enjoyed it, and also the fact that there was not that as many actors, but it was excellent. So
my history is not very good, but it made me feel like I wanted to learn more about the situation in Hong Kong.
But your grandmother went through.
Yeah, but it's not that for me. It was quite emotional, but also I felt like I was in the room, so I was engaged nearly 100% of the time. Well, and that does, I guess for me, that's whether a thing works, a performance works or not. And so it really got my attention the whole time, and I really enjoyed just the mixture of things and the expressions of the face of the younger actor who was the granddaughter.
I also liked it because I'm Greek, so I feel as though coming from a European background, I can relate to like family coming to a new place. So my family, they weren't refugees, but they had to settle in Australia. So yeah, so I feel like I can slightly relate to that kind of connection with family and different new place. Yeah, that.
I remember the handover in 1996, and it was shocking. I can't imagine what it's like for the people who were left by the British, effectively just abandoned, because the lease ran out on the land. I mean, I guess for the English it was either have a war with China or leave. I can't imagine what it's like to, even though I'm an immigrant, I'm not a refugee, I can't imagine what it's like for the people who felt they had to leave China.
I only found out I was going to this yesterday, but I've actually loved it. I thought it was really, really good. I always love these kind of productions as well, because it's sort of it doesn't get publicised so much, but yet when you come to it and it's such an intimate space, you know, it's really, it makes you feel like you're sort of there and you're in the moment as well. It's really, really good. It was almost kind of like, you know, like a refugee version of maybe like a Titanic. In some sort of aspect as well. It's kind of how I found the intensity of it as well. So I found it really moving.
Yes, highly recommend it.
It's challenging in a time when we are pushing refugees away. So keep our hearts open for those who are far less well off than we are.